decision that you'll need to make as a team is whether you want to use courses or whether you want to use groups to communicate and substitute out for Google Classroom. There are a couple of really, really important fundamental differences between the two. Courses are going to be ways for you to create resources and also create assignments. Maybe there are some things that you do want to receive back. Maybe it's a brag packet, maybe it's a course wish list, or other things that might be relevant for your site. By creating something within a course, you're going to be able to push out that assignment, if you will, and receive it back. And you also have an indication within the gradebook whether or not a student has submitted something back to you. While you're not grading it for a grade or using things with Infinite Campus per se, it might be a really good way for you to account for who has handed something back and who hasn't. Groups, on the other hand, are really great for just sharing out information. So if I were to go to, say, this credit recovery group that I created, what I would be able to do is put out a stream of announcements and things. And so it's very much like social media or Facebook, where you'll see pretty much just a stream of things. I can put in text, I can put in video, I can put in links, I can attach files. But things will not be coming back to me. I'm just pushing this information out. So in that sense, the group is very limited in terms of what you're getting back. Whereas with the course, you're able to receive things and you just need to set things up a little bit more different. Also, it's important to keep in mind too that by nature, whenever a student or anyone signs into Schoology, they always see courses first. They actually don't see any groups on their initial page. Individuals have to click on groups in order to see the groups to which they belong. And so in that sense, maybe proximity or just accessibility is an important thing for you too. Courses will at least be kind of in your face, if you will, whenever you sign in, because it's always there. Groups are a little bit more hidden, and students may not be able to find them as easily. They're usually not using groups with classes in general. And so this might be a first experience for them if group is something that you want to use. As we go through the rest of this series, we are going to be looking at different kinds of functionality in terms of join codes, in terms of how to access things and whatever else. And the setup and the navigation is very similar between courses and groups, but the fundamental difference is whether you want to receive something back or not is a decision that may be pushing you over towards courses instead of groups.